friends, it's Gwen and I'm back today with another scrapbooking process video. Today's share is episode 23 in the Maggie Holmes Monday series that I have been doing. I do also have the lovely Sarah Scraps who started this whole thing. She's playing along today, and I also know that Melinda Sweetman's got a share today happening as well. I am using brand new Garden Party for my layout today, and I'm using this cut file from Cut to You, and it is called All About Them Bows. Now, I absolutely had a plan for the layout and I want to show you. I've cut the cut file out really large, and originally I had planned on just placing it on top of the floral pattern paper like that. But that for me was a little bit busy. So I've taken a sheet of 12 by 12 vellum and I've cut that down ever so slightly and layered that on top of that background printed pattern paper. And I'm going to show you in a moment here. I'm also going to end up turning that background into a large shaker pocket. First up though, I am going to back my photo, and I've chosen the same pattern paper as my background, but I'm using it in the smaller format that comes in the 6x8 paper pad. So I am going to back that, and you can see now that I have run around the edge of the background with my sewing machine. And I've created now a pocket for my sequins. So the sequins that I'm using is it's a collection from Spiegel Mum Scraps, and it's called Pink Holiday Pop. And as you can see there, it is for me the perfect match to that background pattern paper. So I just popped them in there, a bunch of them, and then stitched up the little gap in the outer edge. So now they're all secured inside that pocket. But what I want to do is try and, so that when you tip the layout up, they all don't fall to the very bottom of the pocket. I want to kind of create some sections within that background. So I've added in some extra stitching, which you can see there. And I've really just been careful to place that behind the areas that are going to be hidden by the cut file. So I just marked where the cut file was with a pencil and then added in some extra stitching in behind that, so that when you shake the layout, when you hold it up and down, it's not all of the sequins falling all the way to the bottom or all the way to the top. They're kind of gonna stay within their sections a little bit. I hope that makes sense. Now, while I remember, make sure that you attach your cut file with double-sided tape here and not a liquid adhesive. So vellum is very sensitive to any kind of water/glue. It will buckle, and they're not friends. They don't get on, liquid and vellum, so they're best kept separated. And I found that the double-sided tape worked a treat here. I don't think it's going anywhere, and it just keeps that vellum beautiful and flat and wrinkle-free. Okay, so with all of that in place, it was a bit of a slow start, but I think the look is worth it. I really love a shaker pocket, and to have a lovely big one as my background, it's a really nice feature on a page. So now we can go ahead and place our largest elements, being the photo, of course. And I'm also going to get locked into position my title, which is beautiful. I have set both of those elements up on foam just to get some more dimension happening here. The title is a sticker. It comes from the sticker sheet, and I am going to add, there are quite a few little pieces. It's interesting though, because I found this collection, I think I might have mentioned this before, I think this collection has either tiny elements or giant elements, and there's a few medium-sized elements missing. There's a bit of a gap for me in the embellishments between the smallest pieces and the largest pieces. So this video did end up, the raw footage I think was maybe an hour and a half, an hour and 3/4, and I've managed to get it down to a 7-minute video. So that's how much auditioning that I had to do. That's how much fussing with bits and pieces that I did have to go through before I got to this point. This one didn't come together easily. Funny, the background did, the shaker pocket part did, but this embellishment, the clusters, not so much. To be fair though, this is actually only the second layout that I've created in January, and I did no scrapbooking at all in December. All of my December shares I had created in November because I knew I was going away on holidays. So maybe just until I get into the swing of things again, it will be a bit of a struggle. We will see. So I decided at this point that I wanted to add some more gold elements, and I did find these deep in my stash. I want to say they're from Open Book, one of the very early collections, and I am going to go with a splash of gold. I've got some gold glitter hearts that I'm also going to add, and I really found that those were a lovely finishing touch for the page. I'm not sure if you can tell, but the gold on the top layer actually ties in to some of the gold sequins that are inside the shaker pocket. So I really love how that kind of pulled everything together. Thank you so much for being here, my creative friends. If you like the way that I scrapbook or the way that I chat about the way that I scrapbook, I would love it if you give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please leave them below, and I will leave links to the ladies playing along with Maggie Holmes Monday with me today, and I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, bye!